don't know if you'd rather see audio of this or read the transcripts. You can read the transcripts on Caring Bridge if you prefer. I don't know, so it's up to you if you're interested in this or not. But anyway, some of you have asked, and it's easier to talk to a lot of people at once than to try to talk to a whole bunch of people. It's been quite the roller coaster ride the last 2 weeks. On Tuesday, the 28th, they put a scope down my throat to my stomach and pancreas, etc., endoscopy. The gastrosurgeon felt good about what he found. He said the tumor was only on the pancreas. He also said there were a couple of lymph nodes that looked suspicious. He put a stent in my bile duct, which really helped with several symptoms. On Tuesday the 5th, I met with the oncologist who prescribed a PET scan for Friday the 8th. I got an online evaluation of that report Sunday afternoon the 10th. It confirmed that the lymph nodes were cancerous. Monday the 11th, I had my port put in. Just before the surgery, my surgeon came in and told me that since the lymph nodes were cancerous and since it looked like the cancer was also on the abdominal wall, that I was no longer a candidate for surgery. My status was now stage 4 cancer rather than stage 2. So off I went to surgery, feeling that I had now had a death sentence. As soon as they awakened me after my surgery, my first statement was, "How long do I have?" My surgeon said that the oncologist would talk to me about that the next day when I began chemo. A little later, she came back to see me in recovery, and she said that she had talked to my oncologist, and he did not want to rule out surgery. He said we need to see how much the chemo can reduce the cancer before we decide. When I saw him the next day, Tuesday the 12th, he said that it was too premature to give up on surgery. And so off I went to chemo, which went pretty well. 24 hours later, I did not have any nausea, and I haven't had any since. I am getting some sores in my mouth and throat, which is not uncommon, nor is the temporary neuropathy I now have. That is, every time I touch anything cold, it feels like immediate frostbite. Bottom line, it all depends on God's mercy and the effectiveness of the chemo. If God wills, things could still turn out okay. If I am unable to handle the chemo or it does not do enough, then there may not be much hope left for me in this life. But what we consider the worst case scenario in life, death, is actually the best possible scenario for the believer. To live as Christ and to die as gain, as Philippians 1 says. Thank you for all your notes of encouragement, your prayer, and practical support that many of you are providing, and I'll do some more updates as we go along.